Hello, welcome back to AG Engineering. My name's Aid if you're new to the channel, and this is my YouTube channel dedicated to home, workshop, machining, and there's a lot of classic bike stuff on here. That seems to be the way we're sort of heading. It's been a busy couple of months. I've not done many videos. It's been, obviously we've got winter here in the UK. It's been a bit cold out in the shed and the workshop, so the fires tended to sort of draw me there. Plus we've had a bit of a busy spell. We had a little bit of a family problem, shall we say. That's sort of settling now, and I've also changed jobs. I used to work sort of Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 12-hour shifts, and now I've gone on to a job that's sort of 5 days a week. So I've got a lot less time to dedicate to the hobby, especially when it's cold and dark. So come the summer, I'm home in the afternoons usually, so I'll be doing a little bit in the workshop then, no doubt. I've had a couple of little jobs pass my way recently, so they'll be coming up in future episodes, probably 3, maybe 4 episodes or something like that. We'll take a look at this first one, and then after I've introduced this, I'll introduce what's going to be the next one. That'll be probably quite interesting to people as well. So without further ado, as they say, I've got some gear change mechanisms here. Again, British bike things, and if you've seen previous videos on my moans and groans about some of the pattern parts and things, now you have to sort of modify them to make them work and things like that. This is another one of them, I'm afraid. There we have the original, this in the camera view, the original gear change selector arm, if you like, whatever it's called. We see what's happened there. We've got worn out splines and someone's drilled a hole through it to put a roll pin through the gear lever. The mechanism, however, is fine. There's no wear on that end where it sits in the other side of the casing, and the selector pins go up and down nice, and they're nice and sharp, and that no signs of unacceptable wear. So that could be recovered if we replaced that part. There we have one that's been done. Slightly different mechanism. It's got a little bit of a different arrangement on there, but if you look closely, somebody has bored that out and put a new shaft in there, and drilled through and pinned it. Get nice and close to the camera there. So it's a doable thing. They just pinned it over like a little rivet there to give a good reconditioned shaft. Well, why don't we fit a new one? There's the story again. There's our pattern, I have no idea where it's made, shaft. Now, first thing, whether it's a slightly different model or not, I'm not sure. We've got a longer shaft there by quite a bit. It may just be for a different version. I'm unsure on that one. And the selector mechanism there, if we can see that, is, if it shows up in the camera, there's probably a 1/16 of an inch maybe difference in the centres, something like that. And we've got flats on the tips of the indexing plungers there as well, compared to the original one with a nice sharp edge. These have been tried. The guy whose bike it is has tried one of these and they don't work. End of. So what we're going to do with it? Well, we're going to chop that off because the splines are okay. Turn it down slightly, and I'm going to chop that off and ball that out, cross drill it and pin it. Should be fairly straightforward, it hopes. We'll see. We'll have a go at that in a little while. Let me just introduce the next one we've got ready for the next episode, because I'll do that one today if it fits into a sort of half-hour slot. Okay, little quiz for you. Anyone guess what that is? Answers on a postcard, please. Any guesses? Flared bit of copper pipe, maybe? Yeah? No? That was something like one of them. Anyone guess what that is? Yeah, that's a valve guide. And that was a valve guide. Show you the rest of it. 3 guesses for what machine that's off. I'm not going to say it because those bike people out there, British bike people, already know the answer. It's probably going to be in the opening credits anyway. There's the exhaust valve. There's how it should fit. This isn't the correct guide, absolutely, but it's the right bore. It's a bit carboned up, but it should be a nice sliding fit in the guide. As you no doubt know if you're watching this channel. No, that's not the valve guide you're saying. I couldn't believe it either. But yeah, we'll get it there. That, believe it or not, was, I don't know if you can see that, was the valve guide, or is the remains of the valve guide. Let's get it round that way. There. Now that one, and how to sort that out, is coming up in a future episode. Look out for that one if you're interested. I've never seen a valve guide so bad in my life. It must use more oil than petrol. So let's get set up and do this gear lever job. See you in a little while over at, I don't know, the mill or the lathe. The lathe, that'll do. And we'll see what we can make of it. See you in a bit. Right, we'll start by cutting these off. That's that one dead. And that's destined for the scrap bin. Okay, there's our donor shaft. We're going to fix to there. Right, we're set up in the little lathe in a collet chuck. There aren't too many places to hold this by. I've tried it in various positions to get it running as true as I can, but that's about as good as it's going to be. Obviously originally it was done between centres as one complete unit, so we won't be able to replicate that. So I'm just going to clean that end off and then we'll drill it out and see what size we can get to for pinning. So here we go. Okay, just brought it to within the start of that sort of forged part or whatever it is. So we'll get a centre drill on it and measure up what we can bore it to. Pilot hold up. Well, I've had a measure up. We want to go in there about 15mm, so we'll make a start with a, we've got about a 7mm, 6-7mm drill to start with. About 15mm. Okay, now we'll drill out to 10mm. Okay, we're down to our 10mm mark. I'll take that out now and put the donor spline shaft in. Okay, we'll clean the end up and see what length we've got. I'll just pop that out now and measure the overall length and then see how much we need to turn the shoulder to. Okay, I've got a little line scribe there where we've got to work to. That gives us 15mm into the change lever, into the change mechanism, and 55.9mm that way. Remain on the shaft. Sorry, I'm working millimetres again. And we'll stop just shy of that mark, just to give us a little bit of something to work to next time. Square the shoulder up. I will keep tacking this down until we're down to about the 10mm mark, so I'll bring you back in a little bit. And this should be about the last pass. I want it sort of light press fit in there. Only measuring with calipers, we're about 10.01 on there, so that should be just a nice press fit into there. I'll just chamfer up on there, and we'll have another measure, get it out and press her in. Right, I'm just going to put a flat just on there, just with a file, will be sufficient. I'll do one little flat. Reason being, that's, as I press that in, it'll let the air out, so we're not causing any problems there. Okay, I'll set up for the press. So I've just got the shaft just stood in a socket there, just to support it while I press this on. So get that like that. Little bit of aluminium there, just as a protector for the other end. See where you need 3 hands. Try and get it square. No Loctite or anything on this, so it's going to be pinned anyway. Bring it down. Okay, so that's that in so far. I'll go and set up now and cross drill it and pin through there to stop it rotating. I haven't tried to line these splines up. There's enough adjustment on there to set the gear lever up when it's time to do that. So over to the mill, and we'll get a hole put through there. set up on the drill press. It was as easy to drill to cross drill this shaft, so let's get a hole put through it. Apologies if it's a bit noisy on the camera. We'll go right the way through, so that should we ever need to change it again in the future. Looking at the roll pin out. Okay, we've got the roll pin put in. We'll get him tapped in there. I've just got my finger underneath, there it is, and I'll just nip that bit off on the grinder. So we just through on there, slightly below the surface. I'll go and grind this off and I'll come back to you. Well, there we go, there's our completed shaft. I've just ground that little pin off, roll pin off, nice and flush there. I've just run it up in the lathe as well. We're within sort of a couple of thou of oscillation, if you like, there, which isn't bad for that sort of repair. It's got that that salvaged once more. There's our old shaft that came off it. That's one that's been previously done, so we can see how it is lengthwise sticking out of the forging. And there's our old donor one destined for the bin. Don't think there's anything much savable on that. Well, there we have it. So I will return in a little while with that Trident cylinder head job. We're just about to swap in the next couple of weeks, swap broadband and phone line providers again. That regular merry-go-round of hiking the prices and then coming back with a better price once you say you're going to leave has just been occurring in the last couple of days. So I'm swapping suppliers again, so there may be a little period of interruption, we'll see. So hope you enjoyed that little one, and as ever, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and thank you to all those new subscribers recently. There's been quite a few, and I know there's a few of you out there catching up on some past videos, so thanks for that as well, and we'll see you in the next episode. Should be the Trident valve guide job. So as ever from me, bye for now.